Hello, it's Diana Marchand from dianamarchand.com and welcome to this video. In this video today, I am making, I don't need that. I'm making some Seedy Crackers. Now these are super easy. These ones are baked. Yes, you could use basically the same recipe and dehydrate them too. But we're going to be baking them today. So this is how easy it is. So what I have in front of me, I have pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, flax, some ground, so whole flax and some ground flax. I have some chia seeds and sesame seeds. So that is what I'm going to be using now to bind. Oh, I also have some buckwheat grouts. Now you do not need buckwheat grouts at all, but I have some, so I'm going to use a few. And I'm going to season it with a bit of salt, pepper, and a bit of thyme. You can also use, if you have some sort of another herb blend, if you want to add flavor to it. Basically, you can actually season it with anything. You can use chili powder, you can use whatever you can think of, lime, paprika, whatever you want to think of. You could try that. But we're just going to do something really basic. I'm going to show you how easy it is to throw this together. So first of all, of course, a bowl, and then we're going to measure. So I'm just going to measure some things out, and you could start with this batch, which isn't too large. If you like it, you can make it bigger, okay? So we're going to add a quarter cup of whole flax. Now the thing about whole flax is our body doesn't break it down. Okay, well my video cut off while I was putting the ingredients in here. So we have the flax, I have the pumpkin seeds, the sesame seeds, the sunflower seeds, the chia seeds, so ground flax and whole flax. And I basically did a quarter cup of pumpkin seeds, sesame seeds, sunflower seeds, flax seeds, 2 tablespoons ground flax, quarter cup of chia seeds, 3 tablespoons of the buckwheat, and I put a bit of salt in here. Now I'm just going to add some little bit of thyme, just a bit, and the pepper. I don't know how much, quarter teaspoon maybe. And then a bit of pepper. Just stir that up. And I'm going to add close to 3/4 cup of water. Now, if it ends up too runny, I can always add more seeds. If it's too dry, I'll just add some more water. So you want to stir this, let it sit for about 15 minutes. Longer's finer. Longer's fine. If you want to do it the day before, like the night before or something, let it soak together and keep it in the fridge, and then the next day do it. That would be fantastic too. So I'm just going to let it sit here for about 15 minutes, and then I'll be back and we'll spread it on. I got a cookie sheet and some parchment paper, and then we're going to bake it at about 325. Hello, okay, I'm back, and it has gelled for a while, so I'll show you. See? It's kind of stuck in there now, all gelled together. All gelled together. Really seedy mixture. You could probably use a couple more minutes, but we're just going to go like this. Okay, I have my cookie sheet here, so I'm just going to put the cracker mix on there. Okay, so here it is, and I am just going to spread it. It still breaks apart, so you got to just press it. I have a little spatula here. I don't have a big one right now. You're going to press it, and you want to make sure, excuse me, if it's too thick, it's not going to be that good because it's just going to be kind of tough. But if it's too thin, it's not going to stay together. It's just going to break apart. So what you could do is separate it, make 2 different kind of thicknesses and see which one you prefer. I'm just going to, and also, so I'm just going to shape it into like a square, a rectangle, I should say. What I also want to say is when you're cooking this, what happens with most things in the oven is the outside cooks faster. So you're going to get this side kind of browning faster and really crispy. What you can do is cut these pieces off, the done ones, put them on a cookie sheet or another cutting board, and then put the middle part back in the oven because it's going to continue to cook. Because otherwise this will be doughier in the middle and really crispy and really well done on the outsides. So that's kind of how you do it. You kind of cut off the well done pieces, put the rest back in the oven until it is cooked nice and crispy too. So just takes kind of a bit of, now I'm just gonna flatten the edge. Okay, as you can see, it's not a huge batch, but it's good to get used to it, right? So see the thickness? I don't even know what that would be. I got a little thin there. So I'm just gonna kind of work with it until I get it the good thickness that I think. And it's really about playing around with it, right? Because it's so hard to know. Even myself, after making them a couple times, I'm like, yeah, I don't know, this might be too thick. So I would just play with it. And then when you get it to the way you like it, you're gonna take a knife or something and you're gonna make it into shapes. Now, I don't know if you want little crackers or if you want kind of bigger ones that you can use more like an open-faced sandwich, or you can make a variety of sizes, right? That's exactly what you can do. And then you just shape it or cut it into squares, whatever you want to do. I'm doing some small ones. Okay, well, I'm going to finish this up after. So you just cut it. I'm going to cut it in pieces like this too. And I might play around with the thickness a little bit. And then we put it in the oven, and like I said, really watch it. It could be 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Oh my God, it could take way longer in your oven. I don't know. But just watch for the edges. Take it out, look at it every once in a while, see how crispy it is. Cut away, take away the pieces that are kind of crispy and done really well. Put them aside, put the rest back in the oven until everything, and you can separate it until everything is nice and crispy. You might want to flip it, you know, the pieces, flip them over a little bit, so it's totally up to you, but do it so that and you will learn the more times you do this recipe, you'll get a really good idea how thick you want it, how long they need to cook, because everybody's oven is different. I have it on about 325. You can cook it at a really low temperature for a long time, or you can keep it about this temperature and then they have more of a cooked flavor, right? All right, enjoy these. You're going to love them.